Thank you, Johnny. Hi, folks, and welcome.
This is Jeopardy! This is Jeopardy! Please welcome today's contestants. Player 1, Player 2, Player 3, and now, here is the host of Jeopardy, Alex Trebek.
Thank you, Johnny. Hi, everyone. You all look eager to get underway, so let's get right into it. The categories for the Jeopardy round are TV shows that bombed, animals. It happened on Halloween, Inti Fresh, classical composers, and unofficial state nicknames. Okay, let's get back into this. Player 1, you make the next selection as we continue. In a 2007 episode of this series, a terrorist detonated a low-yield suitcase nuke in Valencia, California. It's Player 1. Use the Wii remote or press the corresponding direction on the plus control pad. Yeah, good. Please pick again. Here's Kelly. She'll show you.
In an episode of this classic 60s series, bookworm Henry Bemis survives a nuclear war and finds a library, but then breaks his glasses.
Player 1. Right. You get to pick again, Player 1. This series, Peter Petrelli had visions that he would cause a nuclear holocaust in New York City. Let's hear it, Player 1. You got it. Player 1, back to you for our... In a 1977 episode of this sitcom, Detective Diedrich notes that a student's physics project is a functional nuke. Yes, Player 1. That's it. Choose again, Player 1. The nuclear blast that caused chaos in Jericho, Kansas was detonated in this state capital to the west. Let's hear it, Player 1. Hey, you're right. We return to you, Player 1. The striped species of this mammal is identifiable by the two white stripes down its back forming a V. Okay, Player 2. Right. Player 2. The Cape species of this bovine of southern Africa is extremely dangerous to man and has never been domesticated. Player 1. That is correct. You again, Player 1. Here's Kelly to start us off.
The cuddly koala feeds almost exclusively on the leaves of this tree of the myrtle family.
It's Player 1. That's right. Way to go. Select again. On the Galapagos Islands, the marine type of this lizard feeds on algae that it gathers off rocks at low tide. Yes, Player 2. Yeah, correct. Player 2, back to you. Answer, it's the Daily Double. You are currently in second place. You need to select. Here is your clue. This small Andean rodent is prized for its fur, which can be gray with a deep blue underfur. Yes. Player 2, pick again. (1926). There's no escape for this magician who dies following a rupture of his appendix. Player 1. Correct. Player 1, back 1846. Heavy snowfall traps this carnivorous party in the Sierra Nevada mountains. Let's hear it, Player 3. That is correct. We return to you. 1956. The Brits and the French invade Egypt in response to the nationalization of this. It's Player 3. Yes. You again, Player 3. 1961. This man's body is removed from Lenin's tomb. Okay, Player 1. Good. Player 1, back to 1998. This Mideast nation announces it will no longer cooperate with UN weapons inspectors. Yes, Player 1. You are correct. Choose again, Player 1. Hue or dye? Let's hear it, Player 1. Good. Select again. A thin piece of rigid material to maintain a body part in a fixed position. Yes, Player 2. That's correct. Player 2. A short race at full speed. It's Player 2. Yes. Please pick again, Player 2. 5-letter word for gleaming brightness or luster. Okay, Player 1. That's correct. You get to pick again, Player 1. To look with the eyes partly closed. Player 3. Yep. Player 3, you pick again, please. In 1762, this 6-year-old and his sister performed for Empress Maria Teresa. Okay, Player 2. Right. Player 2, back. For several years, his friend Carl Amenda was one of the few people who knew about his increasing deafness. Let's hear it, Player 3. Good for you. Choose again, Player 3. During his lifetime, Johann Sebastian Bach was best known as a master of this instrument. It's Player 3. Good. We return to you, Player 3. He composed the 4 Seasons in 1723. Yes, Player 2. Right. Player 2. On March 3, 1875, his Carmen premiered in Paris, and he was decorated with the French Legion of Honor. Player 1. Good for you. Please pick again, Player 1. Seward's Icebox. Okay, Player 2. Yes. You get to pick again. The Switzerland of America and the highest state. It's Player 3. That is correct. Player 3. The birthplace of 8 presidents. Player 3. That's right. Way to go. Select again. Here's Kelly.
Though it's called the Star-Spangled Banner State, this is its flag.
Yes, player 2. You are correct. And now the $1,000 clue. The coal state and the birth state of the nation. Let's hear it, player 2. That's correct. Player 3, you're going first in Double Jeopardy, and we'll start that round right after this break. And we have 2 daily doubles awaiting you in these categories. Say it in Spanish. Science. Key to the city. Literature. Entertainment history. And 18th century America. Let's get back into this now. You have control of the board. The Bureau of Land Management can help you adopt one of these wild donkeys. Yes, player 1. That's it. You again, player 1. As well as manly or virile, this word can mean sledgehammer. Let's hear it, player 1. That's correct. Please pick again. Answer. The first of the daily doubles. You are in first place. So, what's your wager? Here is your daily double clue. Whether after Cuba or not, it simply means free. That puts you even further ahead. Select again. This can mean taste or flavor. Con mucho this means with great pleasure. Player 1? Right you are. You again, player 1. Here's Kelly with the clue.
In Spanish spelling, this mark above the N indicates that rather than una, the word should be pronounced uña.
Okay, player 2. Yep. You get to pick again, player 2. It's the weakest of the 4 basic forces, but it's strong enough to keep the moon orbiting the Earth. It's player 3. You got it. We return to you, player 3. Kelly will present this clue.
A cubic inch of material contains 1,000,000 billion billion of these, each with protons and neutrons in its nucleus.
Let's hear it, player 2. Hey, you're right. Choose again, player 2. Changes in the tropospheric layer of this are what give us weather. Player 2. Right. Player 2. Pick again. To test deep water structures, wave tanks generate waves, wind, and this water flow, from the Latin for running. Yes, player 3. Good. Player 3. The name of this 8th element is from a Greek word meaning sharp. It's player 1. Correct. Player 1, you pick again, please. Check out the Key of Karakoi in this city, known as Constantinople during the Byzantine Empire. Okay, player 2. Yes. Player 2, back to you. Government building on Lambton Quay in this New Zealand capital is one of the world's largest wooden buildings? Player 1? That is correct. Player 1. A large stone key built by the French in 1780 is still used in Port-au-Prince, its capital. Let's hear it, Player 1. Yes. Select again. We wonder whether a steamroller was used to form the many keys of this German city chartered in 1607. Okay, Player 2. Correct. Player 2, back to you. Yeah. Answer? The second daily double. You're in second place, so what is your wager going to be? How much are you going to wager, Player 2? And the clue. Circular Quay is a hub of transportation and tourism in this city. Good. Player 2, you pick again, please. Published in Spain in 1605, this classic of world literature was an instant hit. Yes, Player 1. Right. We return to you, Player 1. Of 50, 200, or 500, the one closest to the number of characters in War and Peace. It's Player 3. Yep. You get to pick again, Player 3. This title Sir Walter Scott character is torn between Rebecca and the Saxon Rowena. Yes, Player 3. That's it. Player 3, back to you. In his The Trial, bank official Joseph K. is on the defensive as the accused. Okay, Player 1. Correct. Choose again, Player 1. In a Thomas Hardy novel, Michael Henchard is the mayor of this title place. Player 1. Good. You again, Player 1. Born William Claude Dukenfield, he took this last name as his stage name. It's Player 3. That's correct. Please pick again, Player 3. Dance style of Brothers and Kennedy Center honorees Fayard and Harold Nicholas. Let's hear it, Player 2. Right. Player 2. In vaudeville, Jerry, Helen, Josephine, and George M. were the four these. Okay, Player 2. Hey, you're right. Select again. Rochester. Did you know that in 1953, Harry Shearer played this comic as a boy on his self-titled TV program? Player 3. Right. You again, Player 3. Kathy Lewis was this title character paired with Fibber McGee on a 50s TV show based on a hit radio show. Let's hear it, Player 3. You got it. We return to you, Player 3. Born in 1752, she was trained as an upholsterer and could make and repair curtains, bed covers, rugs, and even umbrellas. Yes, Player 1. good. Choose again, player 1. All right, here with the clue is Kelly.
After leaving the presidency in 1797, George Washington retired to this Virginia estate.
It's player 3. That's correct. You get to pick again. In April of 1777, Congress made this pamphleteer secretary to the Committee on Foreign Affairs. Okay, player 3. Correct. Player 3. Back. Samuel Slater settled in Rhode Island and built America's first successful cotton spinning machines driven by this power. Yes, player 1. Yes. And the last clue for $2,000. From May to November of 1763, Chief Pontiac tried to drive the British from this city, now the biggest in its state. Player 3? That is correct. All 3 of you will participate in Final Jeopardy right after this. Here's today's Final Jeopardy category. Authors. So, what's your wager? Each direction on the plus control pad represents a different response. Press a direction to select an answer. All right, players, this is what it comes down to. Here is the Final Jeopardy clue. Chapters in a 1914 novel by this author include Jungle Battles, His Own Kind, and The Call of the Primitive. Did you come up with the correct response? And that correct response will add... And your response? And this correct response will add how much to your score? Let's see your response. How much do you add to your total with that correct response? This makes you our new champion, Player 1. So congratulations. Good game. Thank you so much for playing.